We could go through the dungeons.
Oh yeah, we've never gone to the dojo.
Do you want to go through the dojos?
We could do a dojo. Might as well show it off.
They're all 3 floors. And you spawn back right here. You also get things for finishing all of them.
Oh, nice.
A lot of ginseng. Oh, I forgot we had Schleem.
Yeah.
Sorry, Schleem. I hope that gets you off the team permanently. You don't find items here, but if you have a Pokemon with pickup, they will pick up items that would they will pick up either random basic items or they will pick up gummies of the type of the dungeon. So you would find white gummies because this is the normal dungeon.
So
it's a good way to get specific colored gummies, but frankly it takes a long time and it's faster to just go into dungeons where gummies are a common spawn.
Fair.
Cycling pickup takes too long and it requires too much setup to get a bunch of Zigzagoon or something that won't die. Your opponents are tough.
I was gonna say, the enemies here didn't seem to be giving you a lot of experience or anything.
They're like level 15 or worse. Ah, you have succeeded in your training. You have shown your worth. You've grown more powerful and train even harder.
So, that's it?
Well, yeah, but now we have the fire maze.
So you only get something if you beat all of them?
Certain ones. So, do you want me to just tell you the reward structure?
Sure.
You get one thing for defeating all of the type mazes. The team mazes at the end are in their own categories and also give you stuff, like their own set of rewards.
Okay.
It's mostly ginseng, I think.
Yeah.
But also these take like 5 seconds to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, individually, none of these dungeons seem to be particularly worth doing.
No, they're simple. You will always have grinding available to you, no matter what.
Fair enough.
Also, the whole pickup thing is cool.
Yeah, the dojo in the remake is a lot better.
More involved.
It's a lot more involved. First of all, you have to use a special currency in order to access the dojo. You have to use dojo tickets, which are either bronze, silver, or gold. And the higher rarity ticket that you use, and maybe they have ones even beyond gold, I don't know yet.
We'll get there.
The higher the rarity you use, the longer you are able to be in the dojo.
Do they just have like good stat or good XP?
So every opponent you kill in the dojo gives you boosted experience as opposed to what it would normally be. So like every kill is like 500 XP.
Alright.
But if you use the bronze ticket, for example, you can only be in there for like 50 seconds.
Ooh. It's not even turn-based, it's time-based.
Yes, so, like, the very first thing it advises you to do when you walk in there for the first time is hit the L button to set it on auto, which will just have you automatically walk around to go find opponents.
Yeah.
And just blitz as many enemies as you possibly can. The other effect is it sets you into a special status called training. And while you're in training status...
You can't white out.
No, it causes your moves to gain experience faster.
Ew. Convenient.
Because that's a thing.
Yeah, that's their core strength mechanic.
Yeah, that's a thing in the remakes is every move gets experience as well as Pokemon. And those moves do translate across all Pokemon. So if you learn Quick Attack and level it up with one Pokemon, if another Pokemon has Quick Attack, it'll still be that level.
Oh, I didn't realize it was just like hold through.
Yeah, it is. It gets carried over through all Pokemon. So if you go through a dungeon, if you go through...
It's really OP.
Yeah, if you go through there, you can level up a move a lot faster, because it sets you in training status the entire time. And
you burn through all your PP and then run.
Well, I mean, you can only be in there for 50 seconds.
Yeah,
so.
Burn through all your PP.
And your moves do get experience every time you use them. It's not based on every time you kill an enemy, so...
Okay, when you use them against a Pokemon, or you use them period?
Good question. I'm not actually 100% certain.
Can you literally just stand in place and burn through your PP?
I don't.
That would be a little OP.
I don't actually know. I have not tested that.
I feel like that would be too OP.
There are other ways to get into training status. They've got a train seed
Nice.
that they introduced that you can eat that puts you in training status for that floor. Every now and then you
Ooh,
also...
floor, that's nice.
Yeah, every now and then you'll find a tile on the ground that if anyone on your party walks over it, it will set all Pokemon in your party into train status.
Nice. While they're standing on it or for the floor?
For the floor. It does not apply to any Pokemon who you recruited in said dungeon, though. It only applies to ones you brought with you.
But still.
Very
Considering
handy.
it's group XP.
Yeah. So which is also really cool because I would assume then if you say taught everyone on your team Aerial Ace,
Yeah. That would be a strong ass aerial ace.
then they could all just be using Aerial Ace, and it would just continue to level up across all of your dudes.
Yeah, that seems a little OP for shit like, I don't know, Thief, Facade, Secret and Hidden Power.
Yeah.
Moves that everybody can learn, you can just fucking destroy their power.
And leveling up it can do one of 3 things every time it goes up a level. Actually, it can also do a combination of them, so sometimes it'll do all 3, or it'll do like 2, or sometimes it'll only do 1 thing. It can increase the number of power points, it can increase the accuracy of the move, or it can increase the power of the move.
Is it random or is it just fixed?
I don't know.
Fair. So I keep asking questions that, like, I know a bunch of bizarre, weird shit about this game simply because I've played so many hundreds of hours of it.
Yeah.
You don't have that on the new game. Why the hell would you?
No, I've played like 12 hours of the new game.
Yeah. Also, I suspect there might be more mechanics, so they won't be as intuitive after, I don't know, just 200 hours of gameplay,
Yeah.
as opposed to 2,000.
But yeah, it's interesting. The dojo seems like it's a lot more useful in the remake than it is in this game.
I will say, so there will be third stage evolution Pokemon in the team dungeons, and if you are level 90 and you have a Friendbo, you can recruit them.
Ooh, okay.
And
So
you
that
can
would be a
also
really
recruit them
reliable
in
way
some-
to get them.
No, it's a horrible way to get them. It's such
Oh.
a low chance. And you only get one shot per time you go through.
Oh yeah, because enemies won't just keep spawning in the dojo.
Uh-huh. It's also only the bosses. So you literally only get one fight for the boss fight.
Okay. I was gonna say because like since these are so short, if you had
It's like Shiftry and I think Blastoise, and I don't think Charizard's covered.
Well, I was gonna say like since these dungeons are really easy and really short, if you had a evolved Pokemon that you were really trying to get, this could be a good place to try and do that if you can recruit through the dojos.
Yeah. Although if you're level 90, you can just go get their second stager. And a
Yeah.
lot of second stagers are only a few levels off from being third stagers, so...
But yeah, considering that Pokemon no, Pokemon absolutely respawn. Someone just spawned in.
Yeah. Why would they not respawn?
You said that they don't respawn.
Bosses. The boss Pokemon on the final floors.
That's fair. Like if it's not a boss Pokemon you're going for though.
Yeah, but you can't recruit anything in here otherwise. You can only recruit bosses.
Oh.
And only with level 90 and a Friendbo, and there's only like 2 of them. It's really strange.
Huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, other
So
than
like you can't recruit any of these guys as far as I know, but you can recruit the Shiftry.
weird. Okay, so
think.
yeah, the dojo really doesn't, aside from giving you items after you've completed the entire dojo, it doesn't seem to be very useful.
Yeah, it's more of a world building thing.
I guess it could be very useful like at the very beginning of the game when you desperately
Yeah.
need experience and
And that's what it is,
really
is
weak.
if you don't want to have to go through dungeons, or you want to go through a dungeon that's a little bit harder, but you don't want, say, 14 floors of it, that's what you get this for. Short, moderate to low amounts of XP, but also pretty easy enemies.
But at that point, I would still prefer to go through
Any dungeon ever.
any dungeon because then I get,
items and...
yeah, you get items, you can get recruits, and you can do missions.
Yeah.
which gets you more items and more ponies.
But it's a nice option, and it is just kind of fun to go through the first time.
Yeah.
Like, ever, not now.
It's also part of the game, and I do like showing off all the different parts of the game in any game I play.
Welcome to episode 47, where we go through the dojo with no commentary while Brendan talks about the new version of this game.
Oh no. I don't think so. I'm trying to think of what my estimate would be on what episode this is.
More than 30.
So, the Groudon episodes that I just edited, I believe were... I think we're 19 and 20?
So yeah, we're probably in the mid-40s. Or low 40s, sorry.
Yeah,
maybe upper 30s.
So I would guess that we're probably in early 40s
If
right
this
now.
is episode 46, I'm gonna lose my mind. What session have you just finished editing?
So that was session 6. Session 7 is where you did a bunch of off-screen.
And one of those was the 99th floor dungeon, which I think you were gonna split into 2 episodes.
Yes.
So, like, we're probably in the upper 30s, but if we're in the 40s, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
And I think this is session 11?
Yeah, I remember I saw you had 10 in your laptop the other day.
Yeah, I think this is session 11. Again, session 7 is mostly you going through and trying to recruit birds off-screen.
Oh god.
That I'm going to then splice in.
What you don't, Destiny.
But then we did have, an actual recording session after that. That I spliced all that. I haven't edited it yet, obviously, when we're recording this, but by the time you see this, all of that will have happened a long time ago.
I believe you.
So I'm pretty sure what I will have ended up doing is just splicing the footage of recruiting the birds into the beginning of the first episode
They're good
of
birds.
us actually recording after that. But I guess we'll find out.
The hard way.
I mean, Future Meat, that for right now, that's Future Meat's problem,
Welcome
which
to
is
the
weird.
Psychic Maze. It's 100% populated by Wobbuffet.
It really is. What the heck? There's so many psychic types.
Nope, there's only Wobbuffet. There's actually only a single psychic type, and his name is Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet wasn't even a Gen 3, it was a Gen 2.
So?
Oh, I was just trying to think of, why would they limit the number of psychic types that they were putting in the maze? And my only thought was,
it's funny.
maybe they would want to be prioritizing Gen 3 Pokemon,
No,
since it's a Gen 3 game.
I honestly
but...
think the reason is that Wobbuffet's not very difficult, and they want these mazes to be accessible to extremely early in the game people.
Yeah, but you could put in, Ralts, which only has Growl.
Yeah, but it has shit like Trace.
I feel like Wobbuffet is one of the more dangerous ones you could do because it has Counter and Mirror Coat.
Only if they know that move.
And a high HP. They're born with it.
They also are probably only level 1.
Again, they're born with those moves, though.
Death. This only has Nidoran females, so, whatever.
Which is also a weird choice, considering it's a poison swamp. You'd
This
think
is
it would
the
have,
poison maze.
You'd think it would have, Ekans, but instead it's all Nidoran. Well,
Goodbye. 152 XP for all 4 of them.
could have had a Gulpin.
I don't know. They also maybe didn't want to spoil all the Pokemon in the game for, a normie. Possibly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Beats
I mean,
me.
Gulpin literally runs the shop, so it would have made sense.
This was probably an intern's project.
Yeah,
Hey,
I guess.
make a training zone that's easy for people who have just started the game.
And yet they throw in Pinsir.
Pinsir's not. He's squishy.
Pinsir can do a lot of damage, though. Okay, Weedle. Weedle makes more sense, except that it can poison you. If I was designing this to be as easy as possible bug area...
I mean, I don't know what their design intentions were. I just know what it ended up as.
Fair.
Kind of shitty.
I wouldn't have included Pokemon that could actually poison you. I would have had... Caterpie in Metapod. Although, they seem to actually be avoiding Pokemon that you meet in Pokemon Square
Yeah.
here in the dojo. So, maybe that's why they're using this lineup here, because they're all bug Pokemon that you don't see in Pokemon Square at all.
Metapod Kakuna are a hassle. Info. It was founded to support the efforts of rescue teams. Train in different rooms to level up and toughen up your rescue team. Also, in the fire maze, you'll only fight fire type. Only one type of Pokemon will be an type. They're all pure types.
No, they're not.
No? Oh yeah, grass type.
And also,
they're all volunteers. They want to get killed. The only thing they expect is to get stronger, so make sure you kill them. There's more! If you complete all training courses, you get a special reward. Train harder.
Huh.
There's your lore.
Yeah, if they were pure types, then in the bug gym...
Yeah, that would have not have had...
Yeah, it would have had Caterpie or Wurmple.
Pinsir's fine. Or is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pinsir's pure bug.
Well, Scyther's not, but...
No. Neither's Heracross.
Heracross is pretty rare in this game.
Hi, Sudowoodo. You guys just hang out. You keep doing you. Is that a Rhydon? Oh, it's a Geodude. It was Geodude.
It was
okay.
a Geodude.
It was a Geodude.
Geodude.
Aw, Pupitar.
It's a boss fight.
I do love Tyranitar.
I like Pupitar.
I like that
honestly.
entire line.
I just like Pupitar. I think he's really doofy. But he's also angry and he floats.
Pupitar is like if you took a Metapod and you just...
Fossilized him.
Yeah, you fossilized him and gave him angry eyebrows. Larvitar is just so freaking adorable. And then Tyranitar is a walking calamity that's really, really fun to use.
My little brother liked Tyranitar, so I didn't.
I think I've always just also been a fan of the pseudo-legendaries, as I guess you would probably expect.
Because they're good Pokemon.
Because they're strong Pokemon. Like, when I was playing through Gen 3, I was a big fan of Aron and...
Aggron.
Yeah, Aggron. I wasn't as big on... Like, I also liked Salamence, but I wasn't ever quite as big on Metagross. Probably because you got him so late in the game and he was such a freaking pain to evolve. Because the first stager only has takedown. That's the only thing it can use, and it's
Beldum
such a pain.
sucks.
Beldum is terrible to work with.
Careful, you can't hit them from too far away.
Careful, you have so many Ghastly. Can't throw in a shot.
Oh, I should have checked and seen if I could bust through that wall. Oh well. I've grown more powerful, Brendan. Do you think I believe him?
I don't believe him.
We're almost done.
But I don't believe in anything.
We're almost done.
I only believe in my power.
Dragon.
That's why I go to the Dragon Gym.
Fuck you. I was gonna say that's why I go to the gym and then it's not Pokemon related. Gee, I wonder what Pokemon are here. Not even Dratini, just Bagon?
Now that I think about it, outside of Dratini, I actually really prefer, like, the first forms of most of the pseudo-legendaries over their final forms.
I like Dratini. Yeah, Dragonite, like, I understand he's a cool Pokemon, but compared to Dratini and Dragonair, he kind of sucks.
Like,
he's like an oversized, fucked up cross between Pikachu and Mewtwo.
Like, in Dragonite's line, I really prefer Dragonair over all of them.
I like Dratini because I just imagine picking him up and swinging him around.
But, like, in Aaron's line, I actually prefer Aaron. I prefer Bagon over
Shelgon.
Over Shelgon or Salamence.
We get it, you like the cute guys. Pokemon.
I do like Metagross over Metang or Beldum.
Okay, but, like, Metang and Beldum are not cute. And Metagross has the cool factor.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is a really unpopular opinion because I understand that it's a very popular Pokemon. I really fucking don't like Dragonite's design. I think it looks really dumb and doofy.
Dragonite?
Like, he's cute, but he doesn't look like a cool, strong Pokemon I'm gonna use.
Dragonite gives a lot of credence to the idea of when they were making Pokemon, they all just sat down and drew a bunch of shit and then figured out how it all matched.
Yeah.
Because it really doesn't fit.
Well, I also understand that, like, you know, you start with the legless worms and then you evolve into a big guy with arms. But also, man, Dratini and Dragonair are so cool.
Well,
Dragonair's just so doofy and looks like it was drawn in colored pencil.
it would be one thing if Dragonair felt like more of a step between the two.
Yeah, but he's just an extra big Dratini.
Yeah, but he's just like a slightly older, slightly more mature Dratini, which I like.
Honestly,
that.
I want to pick Dratini up by the face and just swing him around in circles.
Like, honestly,
I really want to swing him around in circles.
Honestly, if anything, it feels like Dratini should turn into Melodic.
Yeah.
Design-wise.
Yeah, if they had added, like, a little bit of an ombre onto Dragonair.
Yeah.
Like, blue fading down into literally anything else, even gray. Oh, did we conquer all the training courses? Fuck, I was skipping text. That's amazing! You! Congratulations! I promised! We get a reward, so here it is.
It's a
It's a
Bonsley doll.
Bonsley doll. I thought it was a Ginseng.
Isn't it smashing?
Yeah, he's
Don't
happy.
actually smash it, though.
Hey! We got a doll. And we also get Ginseng. Keep training, keep bettering yourself, and never lose your drive.
So,
We'll go look at that in a moment. We have several more.
I'm wondering if the Bonsley doll has the same effect in this game as it does in the remake.
It has an effect.
In the remake, once you get the Bonsley doll and you also get a Mime Junior doll, and you get them once you hit a certain rescue team level. Upon doing so, Bonsley with the Bonsley doll and Mime Junior with the Mime Junior doll will start appearing in one of the dungeons.
They do not start appearing.
I mean, they're Gen 4 Pokemon, so I kind of figured that they wouldn't.
Yeah, but at least they show their faces.
Yeah.
Along with Lucario.
But yeah, you can get Bonsley, Mime Junior, and I'm assuming Munchlax will be the last one in the remake, even though they're Gen 4 Pokemon.
Someday I'll see Munchlax on screen.
But yeah, you get them after you recruit their dolls, which then hang out. Well, I guess
We get another Ginseng.
I guess they aren't dolls; they're statues, and they're out next to the recruitment or the mission poster.
We'll go look at our Bonsley doll in a few dungeons. Yeah, why didn't they put Tentacool in the fucking poison dungeon?
I know, right? Its starting move is... Well, actually, no, its starting move is Constrict, but I believe it gets Poison Sting very quickly afterwards. I'm pretty sure it gets Poison Sting before it gets any kind of water move.
Also, we fought Team Shiftry. And it was Shiftry and his two Nuzleaf, so now it's Team Constrictor, which is the Octillery
Oh, okay.
from Team Square, and this is the rest of her team. Good God!
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that you could fight the various teams in this game at some point, but
That's
I didn't...
actually not the worst XP. 1800 for those three?
Yeah, that's not that bad.
But yeah, we're fighting the canonical guys who populate the square. And now we're gonna fight Team Hydro, which is Blastoise's team.
Okay, yeah, you've been going through the menu so fast, I never actually saw the names of any of these dungeons we were going through.
Yeah, I've been trying. They're all just have the same name. It's just the type maze.
Yeah,
But these ones have the team names.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the team names
Yeah.
on any of these because we went through them so quickly.
Yeah.
So I didn't actually recognize that we were fighting.
They pop up on screen, but that was when I was looking at them, so
Yeah.
I get it. Eat shit.
Too bad we didn't get to fight Team... What was it? Rock? Something?
Rumble Rock is the last
Rumble
one.
Rock?
They're the last one.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the last one.
We don't get to fight Alakazam's team.
I mean, to be fair, we already did that.
No, we didn't. I mean, we didn't fight them in game.
Oh, that's true. It was like in a cutscene, I guess. And then Gardevoir stopped us. You can try and bubble as much as you want. It's not going to do shit. And Protect lasts a while in this game.
Yeah, it does. It's really irritating.
I was going to say, just punch him.
My punches was doing like 12.
Oh. And we get another ginseng.
You don't get any secret text for beating them and then talking to them, unfortunately.
Oh, there was a third page. Okay.
Yeah, but it's only got one. Just Team Rumble Rock.
I guess that is all the teams that actually got introduced.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, outside of Team Meanies, but we already fought them.
Yeah, because everybody else isn't on a rescue team. Like, Granbull's not on a team, Caterpie's not on a team, Lombre's not on a team. He's not on Shifter's team, which is weird.
That is kind of weird. If he was going to be on a team, I feel like it would be on that one, but...
Yeah.
To be fair, we did see Shiftry walking around with his two Nuzleafs
Oh yeah, I
before.
forgot about that.
So... that team comp does make sense. I don't seem to remember seeing the, was it Laleep? That was on Team Constrictor's team before, but...
Neither was the other part of her team.
I don't even remember what it was anymore.
Me neither, but I remember...
I think it was a Tentacruel?
Yeah. We haven't seen them either, so... We also haven't seen these two Graveler.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Gotta love it. They actually get the least amount of experience out
Yeah,
of the
which is
different
weird,
teams.
because Golem in late game, that we'll get to eventually, is one of the higher XP Pokemon. Ginseng! Do we just want to keep making Powder Snow stronger and stronger?
I don't know if we want to power up a different move instead.
Well, because it's all linear, adding one to something doesn't do a whole lot. So we have like 4 of these. If we up all of our powers by 4, that just doesn't really do a whole lot.
Well, I mean, my thought was, do we want to power up Ice Ball? Because I feel like Ice Ball is one of our... It is our strongest single target attack when it actually hits.
Yeah, but for the purpose of clearing things
Ice Ball
in
is
the next dozen dungeons...
Ice Ball is extremely powerful when
against
dealing with
bosses,
bosses.
and that's it.
Yeah.
I would rather do Powder Snow because it'll allow us to one-hit clear monster houses at a lower level.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Personally. That is currently fixed. Oh, fuck, I can't eat them here.
Have to take them into a dungeon with you.
Yeah. Damn, whatever.
Which, I mean, that's probably fine.
Let's go look at our statue.
Yeah.
There he is. Look at him.
Aww.
He lives here now.
Cute.
I'm gonna save. Otherwise I'll forget.
Kind of weird that he's not in the house, but...
I mean, it's a statue. He's a record of our accomplishments at the dojo. He's out there where everybody can see him.
Yeah, fair.
Do you want to go to a dungeon?
We should probably be done for the day.
Okay. I am going to clear out the job list, just not on recording time. Just because I want to be able to pick up more. I want to be able to pick up more things.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, in our next episode, I don't know where we're gonna go, but we're gonna go somewhere.
We'll probably do Northern Range and do further more of the actual plot. A client? Fuck.
Yeah, probably. But, yeah, we'll see you guys there.
I can't get rid of him.